fuck, shit. I think you hear me now. I've been talking for 10 minutes. Anyways, the breakdown, it was a bit of a breakdown of what we did. So this is the final structure. It's going to be exposed in Monaco. It's going to be a lot of money. It's acrylic tubes that have been post-processed that will be lit from under. We have done the structure on day 1 or 2, I don't remember. So custom structure that only supports the corners. So the more light, the most light possible goes through it. So the little fucking showcase with the LED. Wow, that's so cool. So this is a bit bullshit, but the final build is gonna have very powerful LEDs, which is gonna look much better. Why is it interactive? Is because whenever an event is happening, in a place in Monaco, that zone is gonna get a different color of light. So it's gonna be basically real-time interactive. So we ordered quite a bit of acrylic. 1 meter came. It set me back 63 euros, which is quite a lot of cash for what it is, but it's very high quality stuff. One of the missions today is to get the topological data of Monaco, so every single point, the height of it, so we can get the height for our 139 cubes that are going to be part of the installation. Last couple days, what did we do? We did that structure that I showed you, that support structure. We did the electricity. We did a bit of electronics. And this morning off stream, I flashed the ESP32s that we were having trouble with the last couple days. So that's done. And the Raspberry Pi, and it's all connected to a switch, network switch, that can communicate. It's the channel of communication between the Raspberry Pi, which is gonna be the main brain, and the ESP32s that are gonna be the muscle of that shit, right? Yesterday also, we did the frame, which is right fucking here. Whoop, that's the frame. That's a big ass frame. So we started pretty well. I did my measurements correctly, I think. And as you may see, those are pink, is because those are 3D printed plates that connect to individual X extrusion. So it's a bit flimsy, that's the word I was searching for. Flimsy, oh, it's exactly the same aspect ratio as the carpet. Wow, that's really cool. Yeah, it's a bit flimsy, but no, it's not exactly the same aspect ratio. It's a bit wider. Anyways, it's a bit flimsy, but we have more plates that we printed yesterday out of PETG with a lot of wall loops. There they are. So those are pretty cool. They're not too bendable, well, not bendable at all actually, and very strong in both sides. We went to buy more screws. I went to buy more screws this morning. So we have everything that we need to mount it. And last but not least, I contacted a couple of suppliers for wood and for CNC processing, so we can finally do the wood of the table. It's gonna happen next week. Hopefully, I'm gonna do little samples to check if the tolerances are correct or not. So to see how the acrylic fits in the top plate and see if there's any light leakage or if it moves, or that's the whole concept. So today we have 2 missions, maybe 3, mostly 2. It's to finish the frame. So by finish, I mean adding one more, I don't know how to call that, one more length basically to make it a bit more sturdy. Basically screw all the plates in, and then maybe more interesting, we're gonna be doing some research for the topological data. So we get the topological data for the heights. Any question, wait until the end of the class, and if you need to go to the bathroom, you may do it now. And yeah, don't interrupt me. Okay, so screws. Let's do this faster now that I have the hang of it. I've been doing it since yesterday. So I bought a bunch of screws of different, I couldn't find this exact same screws, but they're M5 with Phillips head, which should be fine. And I just need the square brackets. There they are, little buggers, little fucking freakers. And yeah, all right. Let's get that shit going. I need the X extrusion. So yeah, this morning I flashed the ESP32s, the LMX. I freaked out when it worked because it took me maybe 2 hours because the flashing of those things is just a fucking nightmare. Like, there's no real reason why it couldn't flash properly. And so I had to do it over and over and over and over again. And there was literally no reason why it was not working. One time it was working, the other it wasn't. Whether you press enable or not, it was fucking awful. Okay, L brackets, baby. This is gonna be I think I need to do them lengthwise first. Otherwise, I'm going to suffer for no reason. Let's make sure they're the right ones. Because yesterday, more than once, I fucked up and I didn't take the right ones. And I was fucking annoyed. All right. You might want to have a secondary view. Whoop. There we go. This is gonna be view number 2. You can be smaller. Whoop. Does that work? Oh yeah, it kind of works. Okay, epic. All right. The plan right now is to do the length with the fucking plates, PETG plates, printed with 6 wall loops. So that shit is supposed to be sturdy. We'll see. Again, I didn't find the right fucking screws. Those are M5 10 millimeters, and I could only find M5s with 20 millimeters, and those giant fucking heads. So I'm gonna have to double down on the washers and the nuts. Whew. Oh wait. Wait, Mazers, if you're still here, how's the sick leave treating you? And I have washers technically. Fucking the best thing is buying a box of washers, and the box is like 10 times too big for the washers, just to make you feel like you're getting a lot, but you're getting only 50 pieces. What a horrible thing. So we're gonna have to double down on those fuckers. The washer was not important here, actually. Whoop. Bam, bam, bam. I should have the chat opened. Still here playing some casual Minecraft on the side. Sick. That's some beautiful, beautiful sick leave activity. Oh, I wish I played more Minecraft. Haven't played in a million years. Oh, this is not going to cut it. Oh, this is not going to cut it either. Those are horrible. All right, let's try the other screws. Those were really bad. Those are way too big. I could cut them, but I could Dremel some shit. Feels like a bit of a waste of resources. I thought I'd also buy nuts, but maybe not. I'm gonna have to put like 3. Okay. And then 1 washer. And I still think we're too big. Oh yeah, way too big. they didn't sell like electronic screws. Like specifically small electronic screws is a bit of a wrong term. But specifically like small fucking screws, you can't find them anywhere except from online, where I'm from. I have no idea why. Yeah, but that's not gonna be, no, that's not gonna work. I can't put like like 5 nuts on every screw just to make it the right size. Shit. Fucking shit. Glad I don't have to work, but I was hoping I could do some stuff on the weekend, but it doesn't look like it. Not too bad, I woke up at like 6. Not too bad, I was awake for 2 hours and fell asleep for another 4. Okay, yeah, no. Then I'd rather not play Minecraft and feel like that, to be completely honest. Oh no, those are so, I hate those screws. Yeah, no, that's not gonna cut it. I don't think it's gonna cut it. So here I used lengtheners. Here I didn't because the plate is already relatively long. Okay, I remember. So 2 bolts I think is still reasonable. And then 1 washer. And then put it in the plate. That looks alright. Oh no, it's still touching it. Jesus Christ, that stuff sucks. 2 washers? I can do 2 washers. Fuck. Okay, this is how much it goes out. It shouldn't touch it touched the bottom. Ugh. Okay, so 1 more nut. So 3 nuts. Such a horrible way to do it. Boop. Then flathead, because even though those are supposed to be Phillips, they're terrible. Into the thing, which touches, so I need a washer, which still goes inside. Oh, maybe that's why. I could do 1 less nut and put an M6 washer instead. So it gets out of the... I could have just fucking printed bigger plates. Alright, washers. Fuck, where did I put my stuff? There they are. 1 big washer, please. Oh, I could use those M5 actually. They're M6. Oh no, they're M6s. I don't have any M5 left. Oh, I have 2. Wait. Ooh, this is good news. I have 2 M5s left. As well as those, but those are 20. Which is basically the same as those ones. Okay, that's good news. I like that. And we said 1 bigger washer. But it's gonna go through the bigger washer. Now where the fuck did I put the thing that I just prepared? Is it this one? Yeah. Is it gonna fit? Oh yeah, that's alright. And then we'll put it in there. Does it touch? It touches. But if I put 1 small washer followed by 1 big washer, I think we have a winner. And then, shit. And then the T-nut. And take that, put it in there, then screw it in, just enough. Okay. Put that shit inside. Sick. Screw it in. Double sick. So yeah, wait, I'll talk a bit about the project itself. I don't need to focus that much. The top plate is going to be, so the entire structure is going to be wood on the outside, and the inside frame is going to be hopefully steel. I have a friend that works a lot with steel, so it's 211. Okay, so the idea is that the frame is going to be steel and the outside is going to be wood. I said that already. I'm just looking at what wood I should be using. I was thinking plywood, but plywood is a bit flimsy. It could be like thicker plywood, like around 12 millimeter thick, which is fine if you post-process it afterwards, which means that you just like put a bit of epoxy on it and just a very thin layer to kind of seal it so humidity doesn't fuck it and it's waterproof and all that kind of stuff. The installation should live inside anyways, so there's no problem for it to be waterproof, but still, I'd rather make sure that it's very, very, very reliable. So that's the idea. But it might not be plywood as well. It could be HPL, if I remember correctly, which is like some sort of high pressure layered material. I don't know if anyone heard about it. They basically put a bunch of different layers, like they're like paper layers, resin layers, sometimes even aluminum layers, and they just press everything together with like super high pressure. And that's the material. And it sounds really cool, but I don't know if it's what I'm looking for. I hope so. We'll see. The only way to know is to try. Fuck the nuts. Ah, shit. Okay. And yeah, that's about it for the material. Obviously the idea is for it to be like fancy pants. And so rather than the material, like the post-processing is going to be the most important part of that. If I process it properly, then it's going to look fancy. Whether it's fucking HPL or plywood or whatever. Okay, for this one we had. But that is to come later. And then, yeah, okay. And then if anyone here ever wants to do an install like this, I have learned a couple things, including the fact that CNC, so the idea was to do the holes for the cuboids with a CNC. So a CNC is basically I don't know how you explain that. It's basically a big machine. Ah, fuck, those aren't M4s, that's why I have more. Ah, shit. It's basically, and those are M6, I think. Yeah, fuck. It's basically a big machine that can drill holes with computer assistance. So you basically send, those are M4s as well. I'm gigafucked. Yeah, those are also M4s. Shit. So I gotta use the shitty ones. So it's a big machine on which you send what do you send? You send a file. I don't think I'm gonna have enough nuts. This whole enterprise is going to fail so fucking fast. You send a file of what you want to get cut, and it cuts it for you extremely precisely because it's a fucking machine. That's the entire fucking point. And yeah, I wanted to do that for the top plate, but it turns out CNCs have round drill bits, and so they can't really do perfect cubes or squares. And so it kind of failed, and I'm not going to be using a CNC, even though maybe I'll still get it just to test how it looks, but I think it's a failed cause. And so I'm gonna use a laser cutter. Now you might be thinking, laser cutter, that sounds like a shitty idea because it's gonna burn the wood. And you would be right, it's gonna burn the inside of the cut, but how did I ever do that? Oh yeah, but that's not a problem. Why is that not a problem? Good question. It's because if you look at the top left of your screen, you see the final render. On top of the wood is going to be a metal plate. Now, what is that metal plate for? Originally, it was just to look pretty, but little by little, it's serving more and more use case. So it's going to be helping the structural integrity of the piece. And it's going to, because the wood is going to have some holes inside. So the wood is going to be weaker and weaker the more holes we put inside. So having this metal plate on top is just gonna make sure that the weight is evenly distributed, which is just a beautiful idea. Came straight from my head. But it's also going to hide those cuts that are done from the laser cut. And so, even if it's a bit burnt, I'll admit it, it might look a bit burnt, there's no problem with it because it's gonna be hidden by the metal. Also, the tolerances from the metal plate are going to be perfect. The ones from the wood don't need to be perfect because the ones from the metal are gonna be perfect. So it's just a win-win situation, you know, everyone's winning, especially me. And I'll see if the laser cutter accepts to cut wood. Because I don't know, but it might be dangerous for them. I have no idea what I'm saying, yeah? But in my head, I'm thinking, maybe burns, maybe dangerous, maybe don't want to do it. So we'll see. I have a meeting with them on Monday. If that goes well, we are fucking golden. Also, the acrylic, I showed it earlier. I ordered 1 meter from Paris because it's the cheapest supplier with the fastest turnover. And I'm gonna have to find somewhere to cut it to the right height once I have the topological data. And once I have that, I'm gonna have to order, based on my estimation for like the mean of the height, I know and on average, my stuff is gonna be 12.5 centimeter high. So I made a bit of a calculation. That's approximately 18 meters of acrylic that I need to order. So that's gonna be fun. All right, you go in. All right, you go in. All right, how about you go in? Yeah, that's cool, but how about you go in? All right, no, that's great. I'm glad to know that you fucking go in. I'm gonna kill myself. Yeah, no, I have a laser cutter engraver. They can definitely cut wood. Well, that's fucking good to know. So I don't have to fucking worry about it. Yeah, no, they can cut wood. Yeah, like, they can cut wood, I'm guessing. But it's still scary, man. It's fucking scary, man. We'll see. If they can do it, I'm glad. Especially because it's like 12 millimeter thick plywood. At least my first idea is this. So, I don't know, to cut for 12 millimeter, you have to fucking burn it for a long time with the laser, don't you? So that might be a fire hazard. Not that I care, because it's not my shop that's gonna burn, but still. Come on. I think I was smarter yesterday. I think I got dumber. One night of good rest and you get dumber. That's the price to pay. Good night of rest and then you're stupid. Ah, shit. Huh. Oh. Oh, we're in, baby. Wait, did this one fuck up? Oh, it did. Okay. A bit more screwing. And just love. Just love and compassion. Okay, love and compassion worked. Love and compassion again. Come on, love and compassion. Okay. Love and compassion fucking worked, man. Now, we put them together in the most loving and compassionate way possible. And, oh shit, I'm stupid. I'm fucking stupid. Oh no. I'm fucking up everything. Love and compassion. Shit, fuck. I hate this. Love and compassion. Love and compassion. Love and fucking compassion. Love and compassion. Come on. I'm just trying to fit this shit in. This is painful. I don't know, yesterday it felt way easier. Again, I think I lost IQ points during the night. No, you can't cry. Okay. Okay. Okay, unscrew it a bit. This is a nightmare. I should put you lower. You don't see jack shit over there. Ugh. I usually only cut 4mm, but it doesn't take long. 12mm should be fine too, I think. Yeah, that's the problem. I think too. I think it should be fine. You know, shit is gonna happen whether you want it or not. But is it gonna be okay? I mean, I'm assuming that they know about their shit. You know, they're a laser cutter company, so if they don't know about it, you know, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll just ask very nicely. And even if it's not okay, I'll get. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about as well. I wanted to get like samples. So since the cuboids, actually they're called cuboids, are 25 by 25, we are obviously talking millimeters. I don't know what tolerances I'm going to need to use. So the idea, before I kill myself, is this fucking, oh Jesus Christ. I can't do both at the same time. Okay, it has been decided. I cannot do both at the same time. Yeah, since I don't know which tolerances I need, I am going to. Oh no, I get the thing. Oh yeah, that's good. I just screw them in, and then I can just slide them in. What a beautiful, beautiful thing I just did. Yeah, I'm gonna do a couple like plywood sheets or metal sheets or both actually. Oh, it didn't work. And with different tolerances, and so I can check them. I do like one. I wanna fucking die. I do like one plywood sheet with a bunch of holes of different tolerances. So 25.1, 25.2, 25.3, 25.4, 25.5. I think this is the way actually. Yeah, it is the way. Okay, I found the way. Children, we're good. 25.6, 25.7, and then I bring all that shit home in both wood and metal, and then I bring that shit home and I test it with the acrylic thingies that I have. And so if I decide which one's the best, and I make sure that I have the reference of both the machine and the material, and so I buy the exact same material. And I think I killed myself. Oh no, oh shit. And so for the final piece, the idea is that I'll use the exact same material with the exact tolerances that I found are the best, and we're golden. Why is that not going in the way I want? And so I can do that pretty much in, because laser cutting apparently is really fast. So I can do that in like one fucking day. In one day I can get my sample and basically bring it home the same day. I think we're good now. Oh yeah. And I can test with the acrylic. I could even actually, new idea. I go to the laser cutting shop with the acrylic tubes, and as soon as it gets out of the machine, I test them, and if I like them, I can place the next order without having to go home in between. I think that's how they do it in industrial design or some shit like that. I don't know. I barely know what I'm talking about. Hi, what's up? It's my nose. Okay, we have one length. That was a lot of fucking work. But this is PETG, so it's more solid and less bendy than the original ones I have in PLA. That's not really important. I just wanted to point it out. So now we mount them on the sides. So it's like that, right? Yeah, okay. So let's mount the sides first. So I want up and inside. Up and inside, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. I just figured something out. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. I spend the night to get fucked. Oh, those are M4s, right? Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, those M4s. I love M4s. Why doesn't it fit? Oh, because those are M6. Those are M4s, though. And I think those take M4s. And that's beautiful. And I won't have enough M4s either. But still, it's still very, very beautiful. It's like the procreation, like the creation of life. It's so beautiful, just birthing. Okay. That is not what I wanted to do. Am I stupid? I think I am. Now what you can get out of this experience is, even if you're stupid, you can still create shit. It doesn't matter that you have negative IQ. The most important thing is that you do the shit. Okay, there we go. That's why I'm stupid. I need the washer and a nut. Nut. Washer. Oh, I don't have the chat going. That's okay. Up. Washer, followed by nut, followed by yet another washer. All my washers are broken. It's okay. Okay, sick. Let's do the other one too. And then we will be extremely solid. Oh yeah, no, I fucked up. Who would have guessed? Me fuck up, me? No, I don't fuck up, I don't do this thing. No, I don't have enough washers. Let's do M5 washers on the M4s. Yeah, we be like that. Yeah, we do be crazy. Yeah, we do be crazy. Whoop. Okay. I don't know where I put my light. I think it's in there. I need to turn on my light. Whoop. Another washer. Boom. 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 That shit's so easy. Wait, what do you mean you have a laser cutter? Like how big? Because I know that the Bamboo Lab H2D, maybe it's even the H2S, but if you buy it, you can buy the laser cutter with it. But those are relatively small, right? Okay. Okay. Leg support. Oh shit, the mic. I'm so sorry for your ears. Okay, now they're just tight but they're not tightened yet. But that's gonna make the structure so much more solid. What's up? Now, just a small thing from China. I can do 40 centimeters by 40 centimeters with 10 watts? That's crazy. 10 watts. Fucking laser pointer. It doesn't really cut it, 10 watts. It's just fucking, the laser pointer is just making enough fumes for you to hallucinate that it actually cut it. 10 watts. That's crazy. I don't want to believe you. I can just put, wait, I just had a revelation.
I don't need to make the screws shorter. I can just do this with this.
Yeah, man, also be that. Yeah, it's definitely that. Fucking fried your brain, man. 10 watts to cut wood? That sounds crazy. Oh wait, that's not where the washer goes.
I have brain problems.
Ah shit, the washer fell. So I'd like to point out that this is a prototype for the frame. This is not going to be the final frame. Because if that was the final frame, we'd be in deep shit, motherfucker. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, it's falling. It's okay. Also, actually had some issues with fumes. Oh, who would have guessed? You had issues with fumes from a Chinese laser cutter? Because I'm using it in the apartment. Yeah, no, that makes sense. So I built a frame with ventilation with a friend, which I point out the window. That's fucking cool. That's really cool. I like that idea. Sue me, I like the idea. Yeah, a lot of people do that with 3D printers as well. Like before Bamboo Lab did their encased 3D printers, people used to do that with 3D printers. Because when you print shit like ABS, I think it's ABS, you fucking die. I need to print ABS actually for another project that's coming soon. I've never done it, so I'm kind of worried, but we'll see. Because ABS has this thing that you can make it smooth with ethanol vapor, like alcohol vapor. You just put it in a big fucking box and you attach it and you put a bit of alcohol and the vapors kind of make it all smooth. And that sounds fun. And I've thought of an application for it, so I'm gonna try it. But yeah, the ventilation is definitely needed for quite a lot of manufacturing shit. Oh, this is fucking nightmare. Okay, almost done with side number 1, and then it's gonna be time for side number 2, baby. Okay, so it's not gonna be super solid, but solid enough. And I just need to tighten this bitch a little bit. I used to have flat screw head. Let's go. So we need to put it a bit to the left. To really hold them together because they were starting to split already. Talk about a solid frame. Okay. Everything's tight and beautiful. Sick. Okay, yeah, we have. It's not very solid, huh? It's a bit flimsy. but it's way stronger than it was before it had the 2 bars. But I think that having like the bars with the exact same break point is kind of shitty. But you know, I don't really have much of a choice right now. All right, next side. I'm gonna turn you around. Whoop. I mean, as long as it can get picked up with no problem, I think it's already a pretty big win. All right, I need 2 more 600 bars. What are those fuckers? Are you 600? Yeah, you look like 600. Okay. Those could actually, I could actually add a plate under if I still have enough fucking screws after that. But right now, the idea is to do them like this. Screw number 1, screw number 2. 1, 2 for you. 1, 2 for you. And we said fucking 2 washers as well. It's fucking stupid. Couldn't I just buy the right size screws? No. How about no? 1, 2. There we go. I need to start writing the video for this project as well. I want to do a bit less CGI and shit like that because it takes a shit ton of time. And I'd rather post a bit more and have the quality stem more from the writing and the jokes than just pure like VFX and CGI. Because it really takes a shit ton of time. Like I don't think anyone understands how long this shit takes. Like let's say around 5 seconds, especially for the last video. So the last video was a big mechanical arm that would slap you if you messed up what Simon Says, right? So there's computer vision and all that kind of shit. I spent more time, like significantly more time on the video than the project. I have a couple scenes where it's completely in like I'm in a CGI world. I shoot everything on a green screen, obviously. And the amount of work is like for 5 seconds of video, it takes me like half a day. Also, I'm not very good at CGI. So that's why it takes me so long. Like I'm assuming some people that actually do very good VFX would be so much faster. But yeah, no, that shit is taking so long. And so I produce like worse projects because I focus so much on the video, like on the VFX of the video. So I'm thinking from now on, maybe focus a bit more on the quality of the project itself and a bit less on the VFX. Obviously there's gonna be some VFX because I just love doing it. But not as prevalent and not as like being the main source of value from the video, because that's kind of the way I felt about them, which I don't mind, but still. It's just about the time that it takes. I'm having a lot of fun doing it though, so that's that. Okay. 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 Now, connect it properly. Make it as tight as possible. You might want to see this, or maybe not. I don't think anyone cares, but there it is. Whoop. Screw that shit in. I think I fucked up the screwing. Oh no, I didn't. Epic. Make sure this is tight. Screw that shit in. And then you can lift it up. If you can lift it up, we are good. Fuck yeah, I'm getting the hang of it. Can't hear me? What do you mean can't hear me? I think you might be deaf. That might be the problem. I think your earwax might have kind of. Ah! Oh, that's what I get for mocking people. Can't hear me. Let me know if you can in the coming minutes. Might want to put some volume in there. All right, second. I forgot what I was saying. Might have not been interesting. That might be white. Fuck shit. Keep dropping shit. All right. Now, washer number 1. I think I prepared them. Yeah. What? Washer number 1. My speakers blasting at full volume. Something wrong with my PC. That might be a problem. You might want to get that checked. And then T-nut. Okay, number 1 done. Let's move on to number 2. Not number 1. I think I'm gonna have enough to make the third plates. It's gonna come from under, which is a great news. You look like Angenesi. That fucking twink? Is that the fucking twink you're talking about? Just because he has a lot of hair doesn't mean I look like him. But that's a good point. I mean, if I could do half the projects that guy makes, I would be fucking happy, man. I would be fucking happy. By the way, if you're still here, I can give you a little breakdown of the project. That's a special service for newcomers. Just you gotta ask for it. If you ask for it nice enough, I might give it to you. All right, small washer followed by big washer. Followed by T-nut. T-nut that shit right in there. Uh-huh. Okay. And then we slide it in. Just like we learned in middle school. I don't know what I'm saying. Slide it in. Slide it in. Okay, we're there. And then screw it in. Pray that it's all right. Screw it in again. And pray that this one is all right too. It is. Fuck yeah. And yet again, we have done wonders. What are you building? What are we building? Haha, okay, let's fucking go. On the top left of your, I love doing this. I've become so good at this. On the top left of your screen, is it the top right? No, it's the top right. Fuck, it's on the top. I'm so bad at this. On the top right or left of your screen, you might see a big 3D render. This 3D render looks like a table. This, what I'm currently building, is the frame of that table. This table represents the Principality of Monaco, which is the country where I'm from, and which I'm going to sell this to. Hell yeah. What is this table composed of? It is composed of small acrylic tubes that have been post-processed by yours truly with some sanding, and when they're underlit, just like this, they look fucking sick, as you may see. On the camera it doesn't look so good. No, it looks alright. They look fucking sick. Now, this installation will be 1 meter, that frame is like 1 meter 50 by 80 centimeters by 90 centimeters high. So a big ass table, like a dining room table pretty much. And why is the title saying that it's interactive and reactive is because whenever an event is going to happen in Monaco, they have quite a lot of events for some reason for like rich people and shit. The place where this event takes place is gonna glow, make some little wave animation of color, of a different color. So it's gonna be in real time, and pretty much show every event that happened there. The idea is also to do some integrations with like an NFC tag, so visitors can come, put their phone on there, and actually see the event going on at that time, which is pretty fucking cool. And the idea is for the whole thing to be kind of cringy minimalist, right? So wood for the main structure, steel beams for the underlying structure, and a metal cutout on top to hide the cuts and to make it look very, very pretty. So in the last couple of days, we have done a couple of things, including this very structure, which holds acrylic tubes, and the underlying structure only holds the corners. So I made this custom so that there's as much light as possible coming through the acrylic cuboids. We've done electrical installation. We are also doing electronics and coding. And this morning off stream, I programmed the microcontrollers that are going to control the entire thing. So we got a Raspberry Pi as the main brain and two ESP32s that will be the muscle, so that will be connecting with the LED strips. We have two big ass power supplies, 24 volts each, one alternate current splitter, so we can supply power to both of the power supplies, and 15 LED channels. The LEDs are coming within the next couple weeks. I had the frames delivered this week. I had some more plexiglass, acrylic, PMMA, however you want to call it. If I find it, I'll show it to you. It's like a 1 meter rod of acrylic, which we are going to have to cut to do a couple of the cuboids that are going to make the final piece. But I need the topological data of Monaco to make sure that every cube is the right height compared to how it actually is high. And then I'm going to order everything, which is going to be around 18 meters of PMMA. And that's gonna be fun. That was a long breakdown. I need to make this shorter. I'm out of breath. Whew. There we go. All right, now corners. Corners. Wait. There we go. Whoop. That's the wrong side. And I'm gonna need M4s with bolts. 1, 2, followed by 1, 2. Whoop. M5 washers. 1, 2. 3, 4. And M5 nuts, M4 nuts. I should have a magnet for this. 1. Fuck. 2. 3. Ah, shit. 3. 4. Hell yeah. Wait. Ugh. All right. So we're gonna do the corners. I'm going to hold that motherfucker up. And then we're done with the frame for now. We're gonna put all the electronics inside of the frame and see how that shit kind of behaves. Am I gonna get shocked? Am I gonna die? Who knows? You don't know until you try. What am I doing? Where are the M4s? I have fucking strokes. Oh, there they are. The idea is, we said 1 washer, 1 nut. Oh, and I closed the chat. I'm so stupid. If you're saying anything, I can't read it. 1 nut until I decide to stand up again in approximately 4 minutes because I can't focus for long. One thing. How did I do? Oh, I used those long ass. Oh, fuck. Since they're both long, it won't fit. I'm gonna need to cut them. That's terrifying. Well, I think this one's more important. Oh no. Oh yeah, absolutely. Fuck no, I'm absolutely fucked. That's why you should buy the right tools for your builds, my friends. Didn't mean my friend, I meant children. Children's funnier than friends. Ah shit, it's not the right one. Oh wait, I should have the right one somewhere. I'm stupid. I don't know where I put my shit. Yup, it was my PC. My Bluetooth driver stopped working and Debian crashed afterwards. Yo, your home PC is running Debian? What the fuck? Your Linux head? Oh, that's the one. I don't know where I put the other one. Oh, it's right there. Okay, epic. Oh, I didn't dishwasher. Oh, fuck it. Okay. All right. Number one. Let's go with number two. If I remember where I put the screw, there we go. Let's put the L bracket in there. That's the wrong side. That's the right side. Boop. Okay. How's the home automation going? Did you get that ESP? Did you make the decision on the whether you're gonna use ESP now or not? You also had an exam today, if I remember. Did it go good? Yeah, Debian and Windows both by dual booting. Sick. That's some nerd shit. Okay. Feet smell. Okay, epic. Yeah, it was great. I'm passing, hopefully. Sick. Oh, it was physics. I remember now. Yeah, I mean, you're a nerd. Physics should be fine. Okay, and now the problem is that those screws are too long, so I can't screw in other screws. Oh God, why? I need to find M4 screws. Or I could use those. Those come with the thing, but I don't know how to use them. They're like tiny little fucking screws without a screw head. Let's try. So now I'm curious how those work. I don't know what that is. I don't know what they're supposed to be doing. I'm fucked. I'm completely fucked. I need to find M4s somewhere. Maybe I have some shit that I screwed that I don't need them to be screwed anymore. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm missing screws. I miss shit all the time. Oh wait, what are those? Oh, those are M5s. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Wait, maybe I can actually make it somewhat tight. At least on one axis, maybe that's gonna help. Let's see. All right, you go up, please. There we go. Oh shit. Everything fell. Oh, I broke everything. Oh, that's fucking cool. Oh, that's fucking great. That's really cool, man. Yeah, that's gonna cut it. Fuck. Oh, I'm having such a fucking hard time. Shit. Ugh. Okay, yeah, fuck it. That's gonna have to cut it. All right. Okay. So, we have... Oh shit, you were not right. We have somewhat of a frame. It's a bit bendy, but it's gonna be enough for now. And this does not work properly, which I'm kind of worried about. But I mean, gonna have to do with it. But everything is solid now. So it's like we're cubing. By cubing, means we have at least 2 parallels for everything. So like there's no twisting, right? So in the next couple of days, well, tomorrow is the weekend, so I'm not gonna be able to get any wood. But in the next couple of days, I'm gonna make sure that I get the wood that I want. I'm gonna get some samples from the laser cutter to get the holes for the acrylic tubes, and then we're gonna be golden. So I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna look for topological data. So I tried to ask the authorities. So I did call everyone that was needing to be called, and no one had the information that I wanted. I don't even think that they have the information themselves, because it's such a small country that no one really gives a shit about the topological data, except from like architects and like stuff like that. So they basically didn't have what I wanted. So we're gonna have to go the sneaky route and actually check open source. Oh, in the meantime, wait, because I'm pretty interested in this. I'm starting to develop a headache again. I'm gonna lay down. See ya. Bye bye. Get well soon. Yes, do get well soon. Yeah, that's something that was pretty cool. Actually, you might find interesting. This morning, I managed to finally flash the... Wait, we don't need this camera anymore. Flash the ESP32s, right? So I have those 2 ESP32s, all in mix, and this Raspberry Pi 5. We said that it was a bit overkill, but I said fuck it. And everything is connected to that switch. And this morning, I finally managed to flash those 2 and to have everything connected to the switch. And now, when I send the message from here, I can send it through with the UDP protocol through the switch, and both of the ESPs receive it. So that's exactly what we're trying to do. That is exactly the setup that I want for the last, for the final build. So I'm really happy about this. I jumped in my seat when I finally managed to, because the setup for Ethernet for those fuckers is, the documentation is hard to find, but once you find it, it's kind of worth it, but it was hard to find the entire time. And flashing ESP32s, I don't know why, my computer, since I use USB hubs like this or this, it crashes like 3/4 of the time, if not more, like 80% of the time. So to flash one, I had to try like 10 times and then 10 times to flash the other one. But since they're flashed, they're okay. Which was a lot of fun. And now we basically have something working, which I'm really happy about. And so now is the time that we look for topological data. Yay. So, it was called Copernicus and topological data. So Copernicus is a satellite for the European Union that basically has quite a lot of the information that we're looking for. Now, the problem is that I don't know how to extract information from it. So, waiting for it to load. Then shut you up. We go in there. And we go 3D. Please select the layer. Okay. I do have a layer selected. Not sure what you mean. Also, why is it so blurry? Please select the layer. I'm still not sure what that means. Click to place first vertex. No, I'm good. Click to place a marker. No, I'm good. Measurements. No, really, I'm good. I swear I'm good. Thank you. Okay, let's try. Let's actually read the instructions. Base map and overlays. Search places. Base maps and overlays. Information tutorial. Draw area of interest. This tool allows you to draw a polygon on the map and display the polygon's size. All layers that return a single value support viewing the index for the selected area over time. Clicking the chart icon will display statistical information charts. You need to be logged in to use this option. Okay, you can remove the polygon by clicking to remove. Okay. Okay. Draw a line, we don't really care. Point of interest, we don't care. Measure distances, we don't care. Download the image, we might care. Okay, no. Create times animation, we don't care. Visualize terrain in 3D. This tool allows you to navigate and fly through terrain effortlessly. Wow. You can make use of the 3D feature by utilizing the following tools. That's interesting. Use vertical terrain scaling to make flatter areas appear more dynamic. Stimulate the sun movement and its projected shadows at any time of the day. Shadow parameter. Okay, well, that's fucking boring. Happy browsing. Thank you. That doesn't help with the please select the layer. So let's try the polygon thing. First vertex, second vertex, third vertex. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, we're in the polygon. 10 squared kilometers. Need to log in to use this function. Oh yeah, that's what they said. I'm not sure what's in background. No, country borders. Oh, the country border is fucked, man. Well, let's get some more info on how this works. Yo, trying to extract topological data from Copernicus browser for Monaco. Doesn't look like I'm getting much success. Any way to make it clean? Does GeoJSON format support z-axis? Question mark. Wow, you can do 3-axis coordinates with GeoJSON. I didn't know. Yeah, okay, fair. Oh, I can get, whoa. I can basically download the entire data. That's fucking crazy. Giallo. No, I want EA10. 39 European country, plus French overseas at a resolution of 10 meters with a surface coverage of 6 meter by kilometer squared. Wow, 6 million kilometer squared, sorry. Can I download this thing? The following registered users can download all instances. Public authorities, Copernicus services, EU institutions, non-space research projects, EU funded. Okay, so I can't. Fuck. Wow, the data is so pretty though. Wow, that's exactly what I need. But since I'm not an institution, I'm not allowed to download it. Now I could fucking pirate it or something, like get it from unethical sources, but I don't think I should, especially since it's a installation that is sold. I should use the proper channels for it. Or at least pretend that I do. Geotip, fully complete. Okay. First delivery. Well, that's not helping. That's not helping at all. Very sure, whatever the fuck. Building height, different medias. Oh, you don't have building height with that. Okay. For buildings, you need OpenStreetMap building footprints. Building level tags. Levels tag. Oh wow, OpenStreetMap does that. Decent 3D data in OpenStreetMap. Okay, let's try that. Monaco. Oh, but it gives me the fucking... can I use... What was it called? Overpass Turbo, right? Anything with Overpass Turbo? Question mark. That's not what I wanted to do. Here we go. Not give you terrain elevation. Fuck. Building levels, roof height. Okay, let's try. Fuck it, let's get everything from the for the buildings. That would be sick. Come on. This query returned quite a lot of data, approximately 5 megabytes. Your browser may have a hard time trying to render this. Do you want to continue? Continue anyway. Oh wow. Oh wow. Whoa. Whoa, that works so fucking well. Even the new shit. Okay, so I'm guessing that Monaco is a bit of a closed box for a lot of people, a black box for a lot of people. But and you're not up to date with it. But there's this new neighborhood right here. This is all a new neighborhood that they basically built on the fucking sea. It's relatively big, and it was opened like last year, and they already have the data. That is crazy. But I don't think we're having any of the heights. Building levels 3. Right. Here, building levels. Do we have building levels? There's no building levels. Oh, that's gonna be tough because all the data is fucked. Here's like the biggest, the tallest building of Monaco. Building level 7. That's completely wrong. There's like 50. So, that's gonna be tricky. They have a website? That's fucking crazy. Sick. That's it? The website is just this? That's fucking boring. Ugh, the website is so disgusting. That fucking scrolling animation. I'm pretty sure that's made in like some fucking Elementor or something. Huh. Doesn't say. Does it? Nevo Lightbox? Yeah, it's just a bunch of pre-made shit. Looks ugly. But that doesn't help us. So we don't have the proper amount of... See, building levels 35. This works. 7? Don't work with me. So some of those are okay. Most of those are not. Here, building levels 3. That is completely wrong. That is completely wrong. Height. Oh wow, some of them have height. Why is the name in Korean? Do we have height for this one? The yacht club? We don't have height. Oh, it's fucking so annoying. It's so annoying. I think I'm gonna have to ask for... I'm gonna have to go through the proper channels. And then there's also elevation. So the way... Okay. Let's check it out. The way Monaco looks like is... yeah, this is the rock. Okay, so this is really important and interesting. So... Oh, if it shows my location, I'm fucked. Yep, there we go. So this is the rock, right? So Monaco is this whole thing with all the buildings, right? But there's also this right in the middle, the rock, okay? Which is pretty much this whole area right here. Wait, do you see the... Oh yeah, you do see the cursor. Which is this whole area right here. So we're gonna have to get the height of the terrain and add it to the height of the buildings. That's gonna be quite a lot of fucking work. Considering also that some of those building levels data is just wrong. Here I kind of want to, yeah, fair. See, this one is a big one, but there's no levels. Ugh, that sucks. Yeah, this is 8. Anoki, I used to live here. 8, 9, yeah, that makes sense. This one is a big one as well, the Stella. 12, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So a lot of that data is decent, but ugh. Seagun is 15, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that's gonna be so tricky. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Alright, time to brainstorm. If you're only building with explicit height tags. Oh yeah, that would be cool. Oh yeah, no, because the levels is pretty fine as well. Maybe I'll only have building levels 5, so you convert. Average floor height is 3 meters, so approximately. Yeah, but that's still pretty approximately. What about terrains and overpass? Node elevation, but only sporadically mapped. Mostly mountain peaks or trails, not a continuous grid. Monaco will be almost empty, so don't rely on that. Exact terrain mesh, what if you do terrain from DEM, buildings, for each rectangle? Yeah, exactly, that's what I said, you add them. Now your map becomes urban topography, not just terrain, that's kind of the idea. Clean workflow proposal, download Copernicus DEM, but I don't think I can. I think it's illegal for me to download. Download, now available. Oh. Via Copernicus data space ecosystem. I don't know what that means. It's called EEA10 download. Oh. Oh. Access DEM, DTMs, DSMs. Digital elevation model from UP42. Choose the right data. This is gonna make me pay. It's gonna make me make an account. I'd rather not, I'm good. Bro, you should not to reveal your location accidentally. Yeah, that was, I was a bit scared of that. I mean, I'm currently in a short-term rental. So in 2 weeks I'm gone, but still. We're happy to announce that the COP DM10 dataset are now available for public authorities. Oh, authorities, fuck. You can access them through the OData protocol or the Copernicus browser. I was on there earlier, but log in. Register. Ugh. Okay. Any other way than Copernicus? Those fuckers want me to be a public authority. There we go, open topography. Is that going to be helping at all? Let's check. So, what is open topography? Let's have a little read. I need water now. Oh, it's a video. Ooh, fun. Fun. I love videos. We're gonna watch the open topography video all together. Oh, Jesus. That's thirsty. All right. Let's cut the music.
Unveiling the Earth's surface. Earth's surface is a dynamic, ever-changing environment, sculpted by powerful geologic and human forces over time. Having tools to study these varied landscapes and their dynamic changes over time is crucial in understanding how Earth's surface evolves, and ultimately in ensuring the safety of people who live on it. One such tool is LiDAR, light detection and ranging, which is used to create high-resolution three-dimensional representations of Earth's surface, including buildings, vegetation, and the bare ground.
Oh, wow.
Using laser
Oh, wow. If it has buildings as well, we're fucking golden.
scanning from the ground or the air. However, the sheer size and complexity of LiDAR datasets makes using these data challenging. That's where open topography comes in. Open topography is a platform that provides streamlined and open access to high-resolution topographic data from LiDAR.
Open access.
Essentially a detailed map of the Earth's surface.
Yes, sir.
Open topography is the most comprehensive source of topographic data on the internet.
On the internet?
This includes moderate resolution global datasets, as well as high resolution LiDAR from sources such as the US.
Well, that was 1 year ago, and they still have like the old Instagram logo. And Twitter. Ooh, that looks bad. Mr. Musk is not gonna be happy. She's gonna bomb your place.
Geological Survey's 3D elevation program, NOAA's coastal LiDAR, and Lane Information New Zealand. All of these datasets are accessible via a central platform with easy-to-use interactive web interfaces, eliminating the costs associated with large compute and storage necessary to process these large data, as well as the time and complexity of having to install and run software to generate insights from these data. Scientists, educators, students, engineers, and even the general public can use open topography for research, education, planning, engineering, and sustainability. These data can be used to mitigate natural hazards such as landslides and earthquakes, understand rivers and potential flooding risks, design utility and transportation infrastructure, and to document the built environment and cultural heritage. The possibilities are endless. Along with the ability to discover and access data, open topography also allows users to generate derived products from these data to gather valuable insights. These include a custom representation of the topographic surface, contour lines, topographic hillshades, 3D visuals, hydrology products, and surface change maps. All data collections and processing services are free and open for academic users.
Free?
Non-academic users have free and open access to a subset of data.
Now, I have my old university email address. Does that count? Does that make me an academic user? Guess we're gonna find out.
Datasets and processing services, and have the ability to access all data on the platform via a paid subscription.
Paid subscription?
With open topography, the power to explore and understand the surface of the Earth is literally at your fingertips. So whether you are pushing the boundaries of research, using the data for hazards mitigation, or simply curious about the world around you,
that's what I am.
Open topography helps open the door to a deeper understanding of Earth's dynamic landscapes at significant time and cost savings.
That sounds very fun. That sounds good. I like the concept. Boop, 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 boop. And music. So. How do we have to request an API key. Ugh, I don't like that. France? Digital terrain, Slovenia? Flarovia. What? Wait, because it's open data that's accessible, right? Wait, they're point clouds? That is so fucking cool. That's exactly what I need. Then I can find some way to write a script in like either directly in Blender in the geometry nodes. Oh yeah, I can do that. I get the point cloud. Oh wow. I get the point cloud, okay, somehow through ethical legal channels. I get the point cloud, and then like I currently have in Blender, so I'm in the table. Currently, right, there we go. Oh wait, no, I actually needed all this. Oh, it's okay. Currently in Blender, I have this. So this is an instancer. So if I basically hide this, it's just nothing. It's one big cube. Actually, if we look at the geometry nodes, we can understand. It's one big cube that is repeating those smaller cubes of 25 by 25 in a grid of 1.5 meter by 1.5 meter, 34 by 34 units, right? So it's repeating this small cube that I created, and it's putting it everywhere on that grid, but only in the places that are close enough to, oh wait, where is it? That are close enough to, oh yeah, there we go, to the mesh of, so the outline of the country. And it's deleting all the rest. And then it comes up with the final number, which is 139. But if I do this also with the height, like I can superpose the height of the country if I get the point cloud, and then also add another node that controls only the height of the cubes, only if they get close enough to the point cloud height, right? That makes sense, right? Yeah, it makes sense. I'll just consider it makes sense. And wait, are you? Yeah, okay, you've been watching the fucking. Okay. So yeah, that sounds pretty fun and doable. But I do need that point cloud, and then I can just round them out to be like maybe not even numbers, but not like full numbers, but at least go to 0.5 millimeter by 0.5 millimeter. And then I get this big ass melt saw. The melt saw looks like this. I get one of those fuckers. I get the proper blades, and I make a little jig that will make it the perfect height. And I cut 139 of them. And then I post-process them in batches in a big sander. So I currently have this, which is pretty good. Yeah, maybe I should just use that. So I can just make a jig, another jig, which is just putting them all in like this half box, right? So I make like this half box that is like 20 millimeter high. So they kind of stick out a bit, and I just stack them in there and make sure that like the car game, the red car game. Yeah, this kind of shit. I just stack them so that they can't move at all. I just stack them all into an half box, and I take my sander and I fucking grind them all the way into oblivion. And that's post-processing in a nutshell, right? That makes sense. I think I'm gonna need to write it down, because I just came up with such beautiful ideas. Delete. Whoop. Pages. Maybe I have some important document in there. Let me check. Ooh, my computer is not happy. It might be Blender plus Photoshop plus streaming plus FreeCAD plus browser plus music plus secondary video stream. That might be it. Okay, wait. I think it's mostly Blender, to be honest. I'm gonna close Blender. Save. Right, okay. Desk. Maybe Acrobat is not helping either. Okay, so this is the current fabrication R&D setup. So we have the frame dimensions. We have the number of expected piece, as well as the calculation for the weight of the final piece. Only the PMMA is going to be 9.4 kilos. But we also have, topological, well, it's not fabrication R&D, that's just like workflow. Do I have something called workflow? Grid resolution study. Oh yeah, that kind of works. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. So, okay, let's leave the topological data out. So, jig on melt saw into half box, 20 millimeter high, stack all PMMA cuboids in there and sand them with orbital sander. Allows for batch processing. I didn't think of it before now. Now that I did, it sounds inevitable. Now, open topography. How do we get the data that we want? Getting started. So guest user have a limited OT hosted high resolution red, global time, registered user have the same. OT plus subscriber have all data sets and academics have all data sets. Now, for example, let's say Paris. So that's not available. Oh, so that's academic access and OT plus, but there's no Paris. So here, nothing exists, right? It just doesn't exist. So open topography is like a dead end. Why do I have this old Instagram? Whatever. So maybe we can get something else. USGS Earth Explorer. Register free. That sounds good. That sounds very US centric. Don't think I'm gonna get much out of this. Oh no, it's, whoa, there's a place called Monaco in California. Let's go check it out. It's in LA, that doesn't sound very Monaco-ish. Oh, it's literally a place. It's like a building. Okay, whatever. Clear. So is that shit super US centric or what? Okay, I'm here. Clear coordinates. Date range. Data sets. I don't know what I need. Enter search criteria. What the fuck? Use map. What the fuck? Where are the first ones? Okay. I want this. Data sets. I don't know. Aerial imagery? No, okay. There might be something. SRTM1 arc. Second global. What's the pre-filter? Okay, fuck that. Declassified data. Interesting. So we want SRTM. Just use the pre-filter, which technically I actually want to know what it is. It should remove anything that we don't actually want. That is not helpful. The United States institutions are not good. Anyways, 131 data out of 131. Okay, so this is a dead end as well. AWS public DEM. If you're comfortable with nerd mode. No, clearly not. I'm not. No browser UI, no authority checkbox. You directly download the tile covering Monaco. Okay. Oh, it's hosted on AWS, and you can just get it from AWS. That sounds batshit crazy. Update frequency none. Are available on a free basis for the general public, but it's not global that I want. I want EEA. EEA 10, right? Yeah, whatever. I could do global. Global 30 is fine. It's just a shit ton of data. So how do you do that? Documentation. That sounds fun. Data structure. Each file has its own object and its own S3. The data are organized per tile. For example, the files for individual tile are available on the following location. Can I just paste that in my browser, or? It's not HTTP. I don't think the browser can handle it. Resolution, northing. If you use the, oh no, you need the AWS command line interface. All right, let's get the AWS CLI. Okay, install AWS CLI MacBook. There might be like a brew macOS GUI installer, whatever. Curl sudo installer how do you say this? Installer. Nope. Installer. 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 I think that's how you say it. No, it's in French. English. Say it. Okay, 11 labs. Whoop. You might not want to see this. Oh, that's fine. Take your normal voice. Sure. Adam Stone, please.
The people who are crazy enough to think they can...
Shut up. Okay, let's listen. Installer. Yeah, but he sounds British.
But before we go any further,
Hey, everybody.
Hello. I must not fear.
That's good.
Fear is the mind killer.
I like the fake voice, James. Generate speech. Come on.
Installer.
Okay, yeah, that's all right. I'm happy with this. More music, please. Thank you. Now, where are we? I forgot. Open meta. Why is it? Oh yeah, I was installing the AWS CLI. Must not be empty. Interesting. Wait, what was that? Here. You don't even need raw DEM tiles. No sign up, no authority. Returns JSON. Whoa! I could just make a script. Oh, that's so good. Okay, that's so much better. Wow. But does it take buildings? So, who are you? Open dash meteo. How the fuck do you say those words? Meteo, English. Oh, it's just not English. Okay. Free weather API. Open meteo elevation. But what does it take? Accepts one or more multiple geographical coordinate and returns the terrain elevation for those points. Okay. I think I have too many tabs open. Whoop. No, I didn't want to close this one. Oh no. Oh yeah, no, just run it. Okay. But is it like, what is it based on? Oh, it's based on a Copernicus GLO 90, but 2021, which means that Mare Terra, which is the new neighborhood I was talking about, is not referenced there yet. But that is what I want. That is absolutely what I want. Okay, let's okay. This. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I didn't see it. It didn't say that you need to be tied up to Copernicus. It didn't say it. I just didn't see it. This. I want this. But does this take buildings into account? I don't think so. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that if there's no rate limiting, I can just batch request every point of Monaco and create a point cloud with those data, and that would be my basis from that point. But 90 meters is like super large. So Monaco superficie, right? 203 hectares. 203 hectares, 2 square meters. That's a lot of square meters. I think we should be good. Wait, Monaco length, east to west. 22 kilometers. What the fuck are you talking about? This is not true. That is just wrong. Maritime claim that extends. Okay, yeah. Okay, the coastline is like 3 kilometers. 3 kilometers is 3,800 meters. So 3,800 meters divided by 90, that's only 42 points, which is really small. Especially considering that we have, that's why I wanted to open Blender. It's 42 points. We have, on the coastline alone, so the coastline, so all of that with the turns and everything. Yeah, no, that's not gonna cut it. 90 meters is too big. From that point on, I can just get overpass building data. But my sweet, sweet child, 90 meters is way too much. Is way too big. Monaco has, I keep getting shocked, is it possible? No, maybe not. Has 3.8 km of coastline. That's 42 points. Not even close to what I want. I'm gonna need access to that sweet, sweet EEA 10 meters. Copernicus. Bureaucratic migraine. It's Copernicus GLO 90 DEM. Bare earth model. No buildings, no trees, no urban height. That's fair, yeah. 90-meter resolution panic. 42 samples along the coast. You're thinking that's way too low. But here's the real question. What's your physical grid resolution? Earlier you had 137 rectangles. 139, but close. 30 meter, 1.0, that's 32 by 32 grid. Monaco, so 118 meters per cube. Okay, yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right, I'm sorry. Actually, along with your sculpture resolution. Yeah. You're only 10 meters until you're trying to. Yeah, no, I mean, fine. The real bottom is in DM resolution. Your cube. Oh, wait, the music is too loud here. It's doubling. Your cube grid doesn't define your resolution. If you have 137 cubes, you feel like you cannot represent 10 meters variation, even if you had 1 meter DM. Sculptural low passes real. Yeah, okay, you know what? Yeah, fuck you. That makes sense. If you don't want 10 meters, I don't want 10 meters anymore. I'm done. 30 meters, I'm good. Fuck that. I mean, the terrain doesn't have. We don't have. Yeah, no, we do have big variations in terrain. It might be useful to have 30 meters instead of 90. But I mean, that's a good point. Rasterize buildings. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna do the buildings. I'm gonna add the building height to terrain rasters. Yeah. Pseudo DSM that gives urban spikes where Monaco actually matters. That matters way more visually than going from 30 meters to 10 meters terrain. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, fuck that. Okay, so we have some sort of data. The idea now is, so the way this API is called is grid resolution study. Yes, that's a great way. That's a great place to put this shit. So, acquisition of topological data. Terrain only. Terrain only. So the way we're going to do this is we are going to be first, what the fuck is latitude and longitude? Like as a definition. Like, do we have a, what if I change 0.00001? How much is that going to change, right? Lat and long. Scale. Geographic coordinate system. Spherical. Okay, spherical. For measuring and communicating position directly on Earth, as latitude and longitude is the simplest, oldest, and most widely used type of various spatial reference systems that are in use and forms the basis for most others. A full GCS specification, such as those listed in the EPS, I don't know what I'm reading. I don't care about the history. I just want to know how it works. Okay, so there we go. So you take the center of the Earth and its angle and angle, right? But still, like, what are we looking at? 43. So latitude is the one that goes north to south, and longitude is long, obviously, so around. So if I do lat 90 by long 0, that should be, where's the basis? Wait, can I do maps? Oh no, again, maps is gonna reveal my position. Google Maps, that doesn't have access to my position, does it? Epic. Oh, it does. Ah, shit. Okay, maps. Yeah, fuck you. This shouldn't have access to my position, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, great. So let's do 90.000 by 0.0000. Hey, epic. Where did we land? At the very top. Does that make sense? Yes, no. Yes? Oh, because 90 is like this. Okay, so if we want to do 0 by 0, then we're going to be like straight and on the equator. Okay, sick. And now, if we, wait, are you seeing this? Oh yeah, you see me. This wow, I'm having so much fun. This is so much fun. Oh wait, shit. Why was the screen so small? Sorry, yeah, didn't have the full resolution. Okay, so now we are going to manually go up and down. So 3, is it bringing me up or is it? It's bringing me up. Okay, so now if we go 20, gonna get there so fast, bro. Okay, we're still in Mali. So I think we can go 40 like straight away. Wait, Parque de Meridia. We're in Spain. Ooh, close to Valencia, which is also close to Barcelona's here. Okay, let's go 45. That was 44. 44, we're in France right now. Yeah, Gare de Vigne. Clearly in France. Okay, we need to go right. So let's go 5 degrees to the right. I don't know where that is. Slowly unzooming. I have no idea where we are. Monteux. I don't know where that is. Avignon. Oh, okay. So without unzooming, I know that we're top left compared to Monaco. So we can go 43, which is going to be a bit lower, and 10. Fuck, we overshot it. Okay. So 10 was overshooting it. Let's go 6 and 44.5. Okay. Where are we? Okay, we're still too high. That means, but 40, oh, 43.5. There we go. Where are we? I don't know where this is. Okay, lavenders. I think around X is very known for the lavender field. So I think we can go a bit more down even. Fly Azure. So we're on the French Riviera already. At least close. We're still too high. 43.10. But we said 43.0 just puts me in the sea, right? So 0.5. 0.9. Okay. Let's try to get to the seaside. Okay, Toulon is west of Monaco. So we can go 7. And we're in the sea. And obviously we're in the sea. And we're still in the sea. Doesn't exist. 4, okay. Cannes and Saint-Tropez. Okay. 5. We're in Cannes. So 7, 5. And then we have to go up again. We went too high. Oh, we're in Italy. Fuck, we're in Italy. Okay, let's bring it back. We're in the French, Italy. Okay, we need to go down. And a bit more left. 250. Oh, we're so close. Okay, Monaco's right here. So we need to go a tiny bit to the right and a tiny bit down. That might be too much. 48. Okay. 47. Okay. 46. Okay. 3 and 5. Almost. 3 and 1. Ez. Ah, shit. We need to go to the right. 4. Whoa. We need to go to the right a bit more. And we need to go up. 5. Shit, we went too high. France, Monaco. Okay, we're on the border. 5. Shit, that was dumb. 44, 5. We're in. Yay. Okay, it took us, I should do a speed run of this. Anyways, we got there. We got there. Nice. Okay. So, now that we have the basic, we can... It's going to be a tricky one. Programmatically speaking, we should be able to extract... Oh, it's going to be so fucking annoying. The more I think about it, the more I just want to take the car and just go to every single point and measure my distance to the floor. I don't know how to do this. Oh fuck, I'm tired. No, I think I'm gonna cut stream right now. Ooh. So we did, what did we do today? I need to go buy screws tomorrow, M4s. We did a bit of frame. We did a bit of frame and a bit of topological data research. I had a couple contacts with industrial suppliers for both the wood and the metal, and for cutting the wood. And that was pretty much what happened today. Thank you for checking it out. And I will see you most likely next week. And next week, I should have the samples for the holes in the wood and the holes in the metal. And it will be pretty and beautiful. And fuck yeah, let's keep that fucking momentum going. We've been moving pretty fast, to be honest. I might have the LEDs next week as well. And that is going to make everything so much better. Everything, we will be able to visualize everything finally, which I am highly looking forward to. So thank you for checking it out, and I will see you next week. Bye. Oh yeah, go check the last video that's on the YouTube channel. It's pretty good. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Bye. Bye.